A team avoids Friday deployments, not because they have weekend plans, because they fear what might break. Releases feel risky, big, stressful. So the team ships less often, changes pile up, each release becomes even bigger and riskier. The cycle reinforces itself. Today I'm walking through how to make releases predictable and safe. The answer is not more testing. It is smaller batches, regular cadence, and real rollback capacity. Let's break it down. When releases feel risky, teams ship less frequently. But shipping less does not reduce risk. It increases it. Each release contains more changes. More changes mean more unknowns. More unknowns mean higher chances of failure. This creates three breakdown across the 3E framework. Audience experience suffers because fixes take longer to reach users. A critical bug discovered on Monday might not get deployed until the following week. Customers wait. Creator experience suffers because improvements sit in limbo. Content teams request features. Those features get built. Then they wait weeks for the release window. Developer experience suffers because fear of shipping becomes a culture. Deployments are tense events. Teams avoid them when possible. Innovation slows. The pattern is predictable. Releases are big. Big releases are risky. Risky releases create fear. Fear leads to infrequent releases. Infrequent releases make the next one even bigger. This is not a technical problem. It is a process problem. Release panic happens for three reasons. Large batch size. Teams bundle too many changes into a single release. When 10 features deploy at once, it becomes harder to isolate what broke. Weak rollback capacity. Most teams have a theoretical rollback plan. They have never tested it. When something breaks, panic takes over. Unclear release cadence. Without a regular schedule, releases happen whenever someone decides the batch is big enough. This creates unpredictability. These issues compound. Large batches increase risk. Weak rollback capacity means teams cannot recover quickly. Unclear cadence means no one knows when the next release happens. The result is fear. Teams avoid deployments. Velocity drops. The fix is shrinking batch size, setting a regular release schedule, and creating a tested rollback plan. Step 1. Shrink the batch. The safest releases are small releases. Instead of deploying 10 changes at once, deploy 2 or 3. If something breaks, you know exactly what caused it. Start by setting a maximum batch size. Maybe it is 3 features. The number matters less than the discipline. Smaller batches make debugging faster. They reduce risk. They let you ship more often without increasing stress. If your releases currently happen every 2 weeks with 15 changes, try weekly releases with 7 changes, then twice a week with 3 changes. The goal is predictable, low-risk deployments instead of infrequent, high-stake events. Step 2, set release dates. Unpredictability creates anxiety. When teams do not know when the next release happens, they hoard changes. They wait for the perfect moment. That moment never comes. Set a regular release schedule. It might be every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. It might be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The cadence matters less than the consistency. A regular schedule creates discipline. Teams know when their work will ship. Stakeholders know when to expect updates. Developers stop treating releases like special events. Regular releases become routine. Routine builds confidence. Step 3, create a real rollback plan. Most teams have a rollback plan. They have never tested it. When something breaks in production, they scramble. They search documents. They improvise. A real rollback plan is tested before you need it. Start by documenting the steps. How do you revert the previous version? What commands do you run? Who has access? How long does it take? Then test it. Roll back a change in a non-critical environment. Time how long it takes. Identify friction points. Make rollback a practice skill, not a theoretical option. When your team knows they can recover quickly, releases feel less risky. Step 4, add a release checklist. Before every deployment, run through a short checklist. What changed in this release? What are the rollback steps if this fails? Who's available if something breaks? Has this been tested at staging? Do you have monitoring in place to detect issues? This takes 5 minutes. It prevents hours of firefighting. You will know the system is working when you see 2 changes. Deploy frequency increases. Your team ships twice as often with half the stress. Releases become routine instead of events. Change failure rate decreases. Fewer deployments break. When something does break, recovery is fast. Creators sim improvements faster. Developers stop fearing deployments. Users get fixes and features without delays. The system supports velocity instead of creating bottlenecks. Once releases become predictable, the next challenge is keeping them focused. Scope creeps happen during deployments. A simple feature grows into something bigger. Timeline stretch. Releases bloat. Most teams lack the structure to stop this early. I'll cover a meeting script that prevents scope creep before it starts in the next episode. Friday deployments should not increase panic. Shrink batch size. Set regular release days. Test your rollout plan before you need it. It aligns audience, creator, and developer experience by reducing fear and increasing velocity. If your team avoids shipping, start here. If this content is helpful, like and subscribe. See you next time.